Breathe. Deep, deep breath in. Expand those lungs as far as you can. Stretch that belly. Allow the breath out. Breathe in again. Expanding those lungs as far as you can. Expand that belly field all the way down to the tailbone. Bring that energy up to the brain, up to the higher levels. I can allow it to come out. Breathe again, breathe in light, breathe in life. Breathe it in, take that energy up, 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 up. Allow your cells, all your cells up there, allow them to make love. And allow them out. Exhale love. Nashoto namaikara. Nama uaki. Relax. Potura karasante shishikirato no sopopore namaiki ura. Nasa koroto tsukutua. Matsura karasoto shishikiro no numane. Nanya kunanya masanai. Aya konatiai. Pekiona konasana tu. Ha ha ya kuntiai. Sammananyana kutanaya. Samyana konatuyai. Samyana konatuyai. Matere kiraso shuta karatanne sisi kirionto una maya. Shashuna ana ura karasanto kurne neari. Ni kira gura sakoto shikotonne ni kira karasakoto kira sakoto shina ura koto kirasatana mayata. Neaka. Breathe. Matene ira. Hello, loves. I'm home. It's been quite a month in Sedona, and it was fantastic. I'm happy to be here, back here. The nice thing for me this time is it only took me 1 day to recover from 3 very dense airports and 3 very dense cities to get here. So what I've learned for myself is through the embodiment process, which is the embodiment process is phase 2 of ascension. Okay, so I'll explain a little bit more about because I've talked about that before, but through that process and becoming and moving into our higher light, it's easier for us to go through these energetic places the more we have done all the inner work on ourselves, but the more that we've embodied more light, and we've also created, I want to say, like, you know, we have our Merkaba, but I want to say, because what I see is like this huge sphere around me, this huge sphere of light, and it's activated to a point where the conditioning's gone, that somebody was able to, you know, hurt us or place things on us. So when we're walking with our big energy ball of light lit up, and we're in the knowing that we are source, right, in physical form, and that nobody or none nor anything can hurt us, we can get through these places at a faster speed, in an easier way, and recover from the travel a lot faster than before. So than we're used to. It used to take me, when I traveled, it used to take me like 4 days to recover from clearing energies in places and then getting back. I don't know why the light like flips out. The sun, there's no sun here today. All of a sudden it gets really bright. So I'm thinking that there's a being entering the room. We've got 42 visitors, I'm being told. Okay, so evidently they'll be working with us. So thank you. So, you know, I continue to learn things myself as well as I'm actually doing stuff. So I spent about 25 days in Sedona doing earth work. A lot of us do this. You know, I'm a starseed, so I carry codes, these DNA, in my DNA, they're activating codes. Those people that are starseeds, those that are starseeds, we do this. We carry these codes and we can go to ancient sites, or we can go to highly energetic sites. We can go to these places and we activate with those codes that we have within us. We also activate our own self. And well, being a light language key code activator, I have more codes accessible even well. So, so all of you that are starseeds, I've talked about this before. If you get pulled to go somewhere, if you just know in your knowing, if you just know you're supposed to go somewhere, get there. However you can get there, go. Because you're going to be activating these DNA codes that are within you, but you're also going to be activating whatever the area is where you're being pulled to go. It's part of your work. So pay attention, listen, trust your intuition, okay? Really important, because once you do it once, you're like, wow. And then the next thing you want to do it again. You know, the next time you have that intuition, you're like, I gotta go. And every time you go, you also meet other people along the journey that you will, most likely are starseeds doing the same thing, and you can actually carry a code that activates the other person. And this starts your networking of your soul family as well. So there's a lot of us that travel and we do this kind of stuff. There's some people that they just feel like they can't travel right now, and it's okay, you could do it later, don't worry. The place will still be there. So I was pushed all day. I had such a busy day with my daughter today. She donated her hair for the 4th time. Her hair was past her butt. Since she was 4 years old, 5 years old, she's been donating her hair. When she was little, she saw a commercial when I used to let them watch TV. It wasn't a commercial. Someone was being interviewed with a little girl that had something wrong, who could not grow her hair. I think it was alopecia. And my daughter, at 4 years old, she had it all the way down to her waist already at 4. We just happen to have hair that grows fast. And by 5, or I can't remember, 5 or 6, she donated for the first time. And she's been doing that ever since. So she's 19 now, so she was donated again today, and it was way past her. It was past the butt this time, but now it's like up here. And she feels like a brand new person. The only reason I wanted to bring that up is because, you know, a lot of people talk about how your hair is antenna and stuff, and yes, it is. So you can do a little sacred thing on the hair before you get it cut and stuff, but she feels like a part of her that she didn't need anymore has been released just by having a haircut. So these little things shift us, you know, even something that simple. So pay attention. And I honor her. She is very unselfish, and she has donated again. And my son actually has been, was getting ready to do that. And so they've got mommy's hair, so it grows fast and it's really thick, and it's just like, if it can help someone else out, it's something that simple. I mean, if you can grow your hair and donate it for something that you want to do to give back, it's a fantastic thing. So, okay. I asked why I needed to go on here today, and they said I needed to bring some activations through, so I'm going to be doing that. I'm getting really hot. Oh, darn it. I get hot. I know it's healing coming in, so some of you need healing. I didn't dress for this. I have a sweater on. Get the sweater off. All right. I start to just like overheat. Here it comes. All right, so some of you need healing. So like Healing is part of the first phase of ascension. So as you're going through and you're healing yourself and you're going through purging and healing, and healing, healing and coherence is the first phase of ascension. Coherence, you know, like unity and stuff. So most people are there right now. Okay, there's a lot of people, most people are there right now. You're still healing, and that's okay. We are not in a rush for the ascension process. So don't worry, because there are people talking about embodiment and writing about embodiment and stuff like that. And I'm one of them, but I don't want you to, just because I'm writing about it doesn't mean that you're in the same place. We're all in different spaces in our ascension. So be aware that if you're still going through purging and you're still healing emotional things, mental things, you know, all this stuff coming up, then you're in that first phase. And that's fantastic, and it's good because you're going to coherence. But remember that there's people that still aren't even awake yet. So you're ahead of the game, right? So don't think that you're behind. You're not. Take your time. Do everything the way that you're supposed to, okay? Everything's planned. Don't try to rush things. All is well. Put my sweater here. Okay, so some of you need healing, so let's see what's coming up. Now, the shaman within me wanted to start today. That's why I was doing the drumming. I have lived as a feminine shaman the first time I was a feminine shaman, but you know, the shamans were feminine on the earth before they were masculine. So that was back in Lemuria. We were the shamans, we were the healers, we were the nurturers, the caretakers, the teachers. But I had another life as a shaman as well, and guess where that was? Sedona. Actually, I had a few of them, so they said a lot more than a few. Okay, thank you. So it was opening up and it was calling in. What they were doing is the shaman working through my, you know, shaman self in the beginning was just bringing in gathering. That drumming was called, they said, we're gathering, and it just started, it just comes through. So if you're wanting to drum and you haven't drummed yet, get a drum. If you're called to drumming, get a drum, but you can always connect with higher self and ask them, you know, I would like to drum for the sun. I would like to drum for the moon. You can do all that stuff. You can take classes with people who do drumming. But for me, it just comes through like that. And they're just like, we're going to do drumming for gathering. And I'm like, okay. So, you know, do what you're called to. I have a hair in my eye. It's like I had a haircut too today, so I'm like, hair in my eye. Okay, nakira sotua. Okay, this is galactic frequency change. Tuning in and seeing what this, my palms of my hands are burning. Okay. If you wish to accept this healing, please say accept this healing from Keleena. And I've got Saint Germain. Saint Germain has been here almost all day with me. He literally sat down on my couch with me and was holding both of my hands, and they were on fire. Diamond violet flame, please, Saint Germain. Unnemahiutwara. Mahikatena sushama. Shatu nepari kiyai. Nesati neshushunta nonanunya. Nuru tuya ikasara. Sashutikiran the Korosoto Korosanto Shunto Turmanai. Matarakunanani. Naoshe. There's a crossover point. Okay, there's time. It's our axial crossover point in the nexus. And that has been forbidden in the past. That is now being released through DNA activation. Your awareness will expand to achieve higher goals in your process. In other words, to achieve that which you wish to create as you are creator in oneness. Ma'ikato shashya ma'ada. Know that there is nothing that you cannot do. Haitu usane. Tashikora. Nama ure tiki kanto. Tukrate, kirikate skerto tukrosete, karusote kreto, shekone ana kure katatsukotukroshukuto mananani, kikune krasagate, secretato, ursikutututututu, sekinta nakuayai. Open hearts. Mashum tananakente, sigranto nogroto, yai. Hanyana krasananyana tananyana maya haya. He could have course to Namaya Kia to Corsuto, Shikoto, Yamaniana, no Kurusukoto, Shikar Namaya, Ku, Shikari, Sikianda, Erikato, Nari, Kanasukurusu, Shichi, Yan, Namu, Yaya, Kina, Sikara Corsukoto, no Kurasuka, Shikona, Udakatua, Nana, Inya, Hinya, Hai, Nyane, Hio, no, Namanya, Inya. Pleiadian, ta intuition. More nene kieto ur sokoroso to shiana oretene kisitiriano ur granta sochushu shiana terigrata tegraso to granta temia ukune sigrata sacrato to nano ukre secretary to ashida mo yai kanana sisia hiakuna nene shishikuna maya una gara secretary shunian uya oriente me yuaya na unaya. Some of you might start feeling tapping on your foreheads, on your third eye. Because what happens is, literally, I break myself up into even more fragments of myself, and I come in front of you. They showed me what I do, and I will actually start doing the stuff on you. Breathe. Hiakunana. Soturikura Santa Shishi. Tanamura Nane. Okay, somebody's got the throat chakra stuff. Yahakuya se shishina. There is massive healing coming through me right now. Again, if you want to accept this healing, just say accept this healing from Keleena for those that came on late. Nahana ikurusukuto shishitokoro ndikarate me siahi. Ya uri amana karasato shasyantonen. We hold you within the palms of our hands. Pehikuna sate nuri amuya shashonu unam. Nahamiana kiana sanatana miana tiana. Mayaka. Deep breath. Expand those lungs, breathe in life. Allow all those cells to move up and marry and make love, like I said earlier. And exhale love. Okay, here we go. My computer is the fan. I don't understand. It's brand new. It's a Mac, and the fan is, I don't know. Michael, can you sort this? Metatron come in. I know there's a lot of people who don't believe in Metatron, but when you get to a certain point, you can really see everything. You know what's real. Remember, we are the angelics. We are all in everything. So for the people that turn their backs on certain forms of living species, you've been them. So if you turn your back on them, what you're doing is you're resisting a part of you that needs to be healed. There's a lot of people that are like, oh, reptilians, oh, they're terrible. I've never been a reptilian. Well, guess what? Yeah, you have. So, so go ahead and try and take a look at why you're turning away from it, because when you look at the dragons, okay, dragons are part of reptilian family. These winged dragons, they're fantastic. They've got this great healing energy. I don't like the, excuse me. So stop running, okay? There's people out there that will write things that will keep you scared, and you don't want to do that. Okay, you don't want to live in fear. That's that lower level. That's that part of ascension that I was talking in the beginning. That's the first phase. That is the healing part when you're moving into coherency. So take a look at why you feel like you shouldn't, like you're running away from a certain species, and heal that. And I'm going to suggest, I had a session with Alba Weinman. If you can, I have friends, Michael Garber and Ron Emmett, who do QHT. If you can't get to Alba, because Alba's very busy, they do those sessions as well. Also, my friend Sally Sharon in England, she does it as well. She studied with Dolores. So, you know, have one of those and see what, maybe you can find out what it is that you need to heal, and that'll help you to move forward in your process. Na ikara soto shutani mihe kana asakere shishiana ana to namai shwai kia satari kirikir sotosho. I know a lot of you are there's so many comments on here. I'm sorry, won't be able to read them all. Okay. before I forget this, because I've been traveling so much, I have not put on my website that the second part of the light language webinar that Paul and I are doing is on May 11th. And it is on Paul's website, which is polarisab.com. If you want to sign up for that one, I will be talking about using light language and how to use it. I will be doing what I know that I'm guided. Well, I will be guided to activate you in that one. If you're ready, you'll get activated. But I will work you through it. I'm also going to talk about writing the light language, using it in art, using it in, I mean, there's so many different ways. Actual writing, with light coding. There's so many different ways that light language comes through. So I'm going to actually be talking about that while I'm going to be doing the DNA activations for it. It's like a little introduction thing, or you can have a private session with me. I do private sessions where I actually do quantum energy healing. I don't do QHT, don't mess it up. I am a quantum energy healer. I bring in everything quantumly for what you need. And I do light language activations that are specific for your soul. And I do, you know, all energy current, all kind of stuff. So if you want that, you can go to my website, which is just KeleenaMiller.com. But Saturday, May 11th, which is next weekend. I know a lot of people have been waiting. They're asking when that is. I've announced it a couple times, but I've been so busy running and doing earth work for Gaia that I just haven't been able to focus on it, so I apologize. It is coming. It is next weekend, and I know in the United States, the next day on Sunday is Mother's Day. So some of you moms get on there. The next day you might be waking up speaking light language. Some of the people that did the first webinar is actually available. We taped it. It was really powerful activations. There was many that said their head got thrown back from the activations and their body just started, and that was the Sacred Heart, Sacred Mind stuff that we were doing. It's still available on Paul's website. You can buy it, it's recorded, and you can listen to it. And it's £44, okay? We made it affordable. That I think is pretty affordable. So, Nikita Koshua, I'm going to do some more activations here. It is getting, well, it doesn't look, if the sun was out, it would be brighter. But it's very cloudy here today. So I'm going to do this before it gets too dark. Nikita Sukura. So, the new moon, let's talk about that really quick. The new moon is tomorrow. I don't know the exact time it comes. Like I said, I'm not an astrologer. I always talk to my friend Marla Kelly, and I just give her things because, like I've told you, those who represent the planets actually come in like a form in my apartment and talk to me or represent themselves in a way. I still have, I don't know how many months it's been, but I still have Vesta coming in, and I still have Neptune coming in. They are coming in. They just make themselves known in my apartment, and I'm like, okay, obviously there's something going on. Venus or Aphrodite will come in this form. So and for me, because Vesta is the hearth and the home, I still feel like that is you. That is your own self moving into your heart, moving into the sacred heart, and reconnecting with the home, because you are home. The physical body is your home, but with who you are. And I have had creativity. I've had Pan coming in so many times for fertility and Ostara and all these gods and goddesses. They come. This is how I get my messages. So creativity is really important right now. Neptune's coming in. I know Neptune. Yes, I just really came in. 1 minute. He just comes in and he goes like, boom, with this trident on my floor. We're gonna shake up the love bug, he just said. Like, he's laughing because he's using one of my terms. I'm gonna shake up the love bug. We're gonna move the heart. We're gonna focus on that heart center more. We're gonna, relationship stuff still shifting. You guys, you've let go with the moon, you know, creating the new relationships. This is what this is. This is also creating those new relationships in your life. I just wrote yesterday this piece that came through. I've been like embodying the mother energy big time. And as, you know, a higher love frequency, it is like a god and goddess energy when your vibration is so high that you honor each other in love. And it's a higher love. It's not the lower level love. It's very sacred. It's a partnership. It's not the earth, yucky, all that nasty stuff that's that trying to keep you in that 3D level. It's not that stuff. It's a higher level. It's connection here. You connect here, okay? You connect with the sacred voice. You connect with the sacred heart. And it's that higher level up, and you connect that higher consciousness. And it's a love that's a vibration that's so high. When you are in that space of love, that sacred heart, okay, Venus just popped at me on Neptune's like, so this is that movement into that. When you are moving into that, and it's exuding from you, you attract back that person that's in that higher vibration for you, okay? Right now I am like, okay, we go through different relationships, and each relationship moves us, you know, to a higher level, or we just know when we're not supposed to be with someone because we're not vibrating at the same level. So right now I see the level that I'm at, and I'm like, okay, universe, I'm ready for him. But universe is like, you got work to do. So I'm like, oh. So I'm sure the right one will come along. I feel like, for me, I feel it's going to be someone that does the same kind of work that I do. So, and I'm not throwing myself out there, okay? I'm not fishing. So that's not what I'm doing here. I'm just telling you, that's how it works. So I wrote yesterday just about that very briefly. If you want to read it, it's like, it probably takes you 15 seconds to read it, because it is that higher level love coming in. I also am going to be in Mount Shasta this summer. I'm not sure what I'm going to, I know why I have to be there, okay? I've seen it, I've written about it. I'm holding on to the writing. I'm like, do I release this now, or do I, is it too early to release this, or do I release it? So I'm actually working with my guides right now. But I will be in Mount Shasta this summer. I will let you know exactly when. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a Sisters of the Rose, or if I'm going to be doing something different where I can pull actually the masculine and the feminine in, because we had men that were Magdalenes as well. And this just isn't the Magdalenes. This is all the men through time and all these different timelines. And they're back again. These are the men that are the gods that honor. They're the sacred partners that honor the women. And we, I feel like, need to start coming together in unity, doing these big circles. I would like to bring as many men in as I can, and women, because we had 33 women at the Sister Rose. It would be great to have 33 women, 33 men. So I'm doing some work looking for places and seeing what we can do. What is that thing? You guys like hit your little hearts or whatever, and it like they get caught on my screen, and it looks like a firework, and it's just sitting there. I don't know why. It's so weird. So I will see. I'm going to go into meditation and see what it is that I need to do. So it's very highly energetic there, just like Sedona. I know why I have to go, and I also have one other place that I have to go that I have been told for years I need to go there, so I'll be going there as well. This is the starseed work that I'm doing. So those of you that are starseeds that wanted to go to Mount Shasta and you would like to join me in Mount Shasta, I'm going to be looking to see if I could find a venue to hold something and do a light language activation specifically for you, okay? It'll take me a little bit if I have that many people, but we'll break it up somehow. Nekere kosotore shikranda umaya kiasi sisi sikra una kurana shishukuru nekrata kina orsukuru shikranda nan eteria una moshur krianta sakautur krianta toshukuta karate kirikra kotura kartua mahiakiata. Nakusha temia milio kiasi. No, 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 no me prepara. La cosa cosa shira papapuku ya. That's the elementals popping in. Moja kwali. Oh, big heart. Thank you. Na utenne ishisha. Okay, so what they really just showed me is ears, ear chakras open. They're showing this way and this way. They just showed me a diamond in the center of the face, diamond here, diamond in the center is what they're showing me. Going down, light going up, light going out. This is some kind of activation. Namaste. That made me really high. Really? Yeah. That's a big download for you guys really quick. There's a lot of different light languages coming in, so there's different origins coming in. Na'ana. Just doing something with somebody's got some solar plexus stuff there. Na. Mahatene Muranene Yayu Shisha Shanta Shukana Shakina Marai Shisha Unanana Pereiya. There is a point of recovery in the healing process. When one reconnects to heart-based reality, when they disconnect from the mere sense of living on a created and fabricated linear timeline that pulls you further away from the source being that you are. In your healing process, know that your faith is your divinity. When one comes into alignment, you understand they are all things and that all things will come to them in love. They understand that they are creators. You are your own universe. You are the joy that you restore. You are the love that you are always in and are to always be. You are unlimited. It is only you who face the obstacles in your field. Know that you have the power to place them there, and you have the power to remove them. I am Keleena. Nayuka Shana. Na 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 na. Anyuna kumasa ayuna kiyan Shuntura Shantura Shantura All is well in my life. Namaste. Have a beautiful weekend, my loves. Enjoy the new moon. Create all that you know that you are. You are the creators. Create your universe. Focus on that which you are and focus on that which you wish to have and wish to be. That is how you move forward. Positive thought from the heart is positive reality. That's where you start. I love you. Eternal love, eternal light, eternal life. Para te swa yasaka ishintane niemayu.